Hello humans and welcome. I am Gold, I want to get Diamond. This is my journey and you're watching the 6th episode of it. Let's go! Alright, starting the week with a beautiful game of Seraphine, where we were getting shoved, but luckily Karma was dumb enough to get hooked under tower. But not all people have the capacity to learn from their mistakes, so it happened again. A little bit later, and I traded the life of my support for a double kill, a war trade. For me. But Thresh wasn't on the same opinion, and as retaliation he gave me a lantern straight to base. My top laner wasn't doing so great, so like a good ADC that doesn't play ADC, I gave him a helping hand. And again, people don't learn from their mistakes. More money in my pocket. Unfortunately, I am the only one on my team who actually wants to win, as showed by my score. And trust me, I really want to win. And after getting the Baron and killing two people with the push power of said Baron and the very long death timer they had, we lost. Because Orgot was mad at Xin and started trolling. Xin was useless and I'm pretty sure Malzahar was a D-ranking bot. My duo left me, so I had to go back to mid lane. And I had the displeasure to find out that my opponent was a Fizz, which is a very fair champion to play against. Talking about a fair champion to play against, I present you AD Twisted Fate before the nerfs. My jungler finally came, better late than never, you know, but I would have liked to get the kill myself. So to repay my jungler, I helped her do the Herald. I was feeling down and angry, so I said to myself, the next champion that I will see, I will kill, unless they were Fizz, or Sejuani, or Garen, but anybody else, I will kill. After they took the dragon, with the power of friendship, we were able to somehow win a team fight. This is good. A little bit later, I took all my friends to collapse on top lane, and because I am the main character, I took the kills. Feeling confident, I challenged the fish to a duel, and I realized that I am not the main character. But fear not, like in any great anime, I will only get stronger and destroy everybody in the end. Then I woke up, this is League, not an anime, so we lost. I got top and this motherfucker picked my Riven only to be a complete moron and die, then die again. So to balance the scales, I had to troll a little myself, just to balance the scales, nothing else. Because I got bored of her being a bitch, I went to chat with Viego, and we went on a little walk together. It was really romantic, but a weird kid interrupted us, so we had to kick the shit out of him and continue our walk. Later, the kid brought all of his friends over to throw acorns at me, which is understandable, and I almost got out, but the 4th graders ultimately prevailed. So to make it fair, I had to bring all of my friends to beat up all of his friends. You could say that's just bullying kids. But I don't care, because I won. This time I got my Riven, but my jungler decided to gank me when I was shoved in, and one level down. But somehow, we won. You're forgiven. For now. And that little advantage allowed me to solo kill this guy, but he doesn't have his ultimate yet. But now he has it, but don't worry, me smart, me wait it out, hee. I got bored and proved that I'm not fit to play top lane by leaving the lane itself, and during my walk I found a horse. The horse ran away, but being a dumb horse he came back to fight me. It didn't end well for him, but where would the fun be if I didn't die and gave 1000 gold to a shitty fucking champion? And apparently he used the money well. There goes my advantage. Don't worry, I have an entire item over him. Don't worry, it won't matter. But at least I am safe under my tower. Deception. I decided that I want some money. And how do I get money? Well, by doing what a top laner does and destroy a tower, then using teleport to help me get another tower. And now that I'm full build, I will follow my team to the dragon. Sure, we are 3 and they are 5, but those are just numbers. You know what else is just a number? Minus 20 LP. Top again, and we're up against a Darius. I forgot how bullshit this champion was. So I decided to be a good boy and stop fighting. Too bad the enemy mid laner got bored and came to tower dive me. I was actually pretty close to kill them both, but... But don't worry, I also have friends, and they came to help me defend my tower that was long gone, and took the kill as well. No hard feelings. I don't have my abilities, and I am not a champion without them, and I also gave up trying this game. Knowing that I will probably die anyway, I did the most top lane thing imaginable, and used my ultimate for some extra damage on the tower, took it, and died. Thank the Lord! Riven has a lot of stunts in her kit, so you can just mash abilities and hope for the best. And that's what I did for the rest of the game until we won. Not the prettiest win, but I take it. I have to redeem my Riven. Too bad I'm against a Fiora, which is not a fun matchup. It doesn't help that I'm also a blind frog and I can't see the ganks as they're happening right now. But when I'm left alone to do the thing, I can make it work. Remember what I just said about being left alone? Yeah, forget about that. Gank me, daddy. I came to the Snots looking to leech a kill from my team, but I take an assist. Remember what I said about Fiora not being a fun matchup? Yeah, that's what I meant. Thankfully, my team realizes that a fed Fiora is not a good Fiora, and they are constantly trying to help me, in this case, spoon-feeding me kills. Like I'm a little baby. I still suck, don't get me wrong, I lost all my towers, but that opens up the secret quest for the enemies. Overextending! The quest has no loot from what I saw. My team was absolutely stomping and that gave me the courage to jump in their base to try to kill Yone. I missed, so I had to take my anger out on someone. It just so happens that an ADC was there. Sometimes you don't even need to do the objective, just bait them and finish. Not that kind of finish, you sick fuck. I thought of playing a tank. I wanted to play volley specifically. As you can see, I don't know how to play volley. So I will probably die a lot. But don't worry, I will kill Darius at some point. Not here, but at some point. Actually, forget what I just said, I will just try to be a mid shield for my team. A little bit later, seeing how I was decimating my opponent, the enemy mid laner wanted to give him a helping hand. How nice of him! But thankfully, my team is actually good, so I can do my job of smashing keys and being tanky. And just to rub salt in the wound, I died once again before winning to show Darius that no matter how many kills he has, I will still be better. I know I didn't have the greatest performance recently, but how did my MMR become so bad that I have an iron on my team? But don't worry, I'm not that much better. Just kidding, I am far superior, I got a kill and a fast recall. What more can you ask for? But Poppy didn't seem to believe that I am better, so she looked me dead in the eye and said, "Prove it, bitch." So I did. The art of deception. I made you think that I will be useful and I will actually win my lane. It was a ruse. But it's my duty to keep fighting until I win the game or lose it. I will probably lose it. I have to say, it is not a good look when we need 4 people to kill the support and the top laner, but maybe with this fat bounty from Akali we could bounce back. We couldn't. Alright, I lost enough LP playing top, let's get back to mid lane. A few things to make my return fun. I'm against a Cassiopeia, and that's always fun. And I have an Iron Caitlyn top. Why? Questions. Why is Alistar here? Why is my Nocturne coming from the enemy jungle? Why is Caitlyn top? Questions. But I am determined to win, so I will do everything in my power to do so, starting by killing Cassiopeia. What a surprise! My team is losing! So I have to do even more shit in order to win. Like a little tower dive, normally I would have been too much of a bitch to do that. After I outplayed a gang from Warwick, meaning that he just missed his ult like a moron, I invited my own jungler here, and like the gentleman he is, he took the kill. As you can see, the game is not going too good. A little glimpse at the scoreboard and I can see exactly why. So we surrendered not long after. After 7 boring minutes, I finally had enough and did the Kiana special move, face rolling the keyboard until I killed him. But my hunger for kills was not satisfied yet, so I went hovering the dragon, in hopes someone will come, and somebody did. But Diana didn't like the fact that I ruined her plan of going 1v3 to hopefully steal the dragon, so she came to take revenge. And later, like a salty little bitch that she is, she came again. So I said, fuck my lane, it's time to wait in the jungle, and what a good decision that was. And the cherry on top, I juked Diana like the absolute pro that I am, only to then die to an MF ult. I was still not feeling like going mid, so I went to destroy a tower. And what a surprise, somebody came to defend. Yoink! After blowing up the bot lane tower, it was time to get back in the jungle, where I killed the two people I hate the most. The jungler because she ganked me non-stop, and the ADC because, well, it's an ADC. We were dancing around this Baron for quite a while, and at some point I ran out of patience and got caught, and probably lost the game on my own. Psych! I wasn't satisfied with the last game, so let's go again, and I died. But you know what? Worked. A little bit later, and I'm fighting again. Yeah, probably not the best decision, but through damn luck, I got her. I have played too many games of top lane in a row, and now I will gladly die for a tower. And died I did. Look, I am 2 and 5, I can't beat Akali, so I have to resort to other means of getting fed. Means that some may find unnatural. Oh look, is this a ward? No, it's just the stupid fucking Neeko! God, I hate that champion. And to make sure I have a positive KDA, I will kill Neeko one more time before ending the game. If I want to get better, I have to do something about this early game, man. I'm dying at level 3 in almost all of my games. Aha, that was the lie. I die at later levels too. At least I got the kill. Yay. Somehow, Gnar ended up on my lane, and because I don't want to share farm, I went top lane. And it was actually a good decision. I got a kill. People are really keen on doing the dragon. Good thing Qiyana excels at fighting over objectives like that. And on top of that, after I disposed of the enemies, we killed Anivia too. I would have liked to get the kill myself, but whatever. Going down the river and I spotted Lionel Messi. Wait a minute, you're not him, you're just a copy. Another objective fight. I like how Anivia is a control mage that can one-shot me with 2 items. I guess she can control you by killing you. Oh my god, nice one Gnar, and Anivia melted me in 2 seconds again. Okay, fine, we take that. I know chasing like this is dangerous, but I am confident. It was good, but we went in one by one. Unfortunately, Kog'Maw didn't really want to die. Curse you, Enchanter supports! Minus 31! Okay, let's take a break from Qiyana and go back to Kata. Maybe if I was Qiyana, I would have killed her. We'll never know. Apparently, Kha'Zix and Diana were mad about the previous gank and came for round 2. That sucks. I barely escaped Diana and I was ready to do some outplay. Fuck! There is not much I can do. I was trying to kill the ambulance, but look, I will blame Kai'Sa. Look at that build. What is that build? It's her fault, not mine. When all else fails, just go farm some waves and maybe a tower, and maybe, just maybe, someone will see your effort and offer you 1000 gold bounty. And with my newly bought items, I will try to win this game, starting now. First, rip Soraka. Second, rip Diana. And now, the only thing I need to do is escape Garen. Like that's ever gonna happen. I was stunned for 1.54 seconds. Do you want to know in how many seconds I died? Yep, 1.54. And my team wasn't gonna win that without me, or even with me. Anyway. Okay, it's time to play some Nilah. I like playing Nilah because you can snowball extremely hard when the enemies are dumb and greed for the farm instead of matching my recall. And another good opportunity for kills is when they don't realize that I get extra XP just for farming and I have level 6 before them. And finally, the best tactic is to turn a gank around, giving you 3 kills. Ah shit, what a bitch. Psych! He came back to die. I decided to take my advantage on the top lane because this volley was becoming a problem. Ah yes, top lane champions are very cool. Especially when they have that parasite on them. But don't worry, through some skillful spacing I was able to bait them fuckers. What happened next will shock you. And later we had to do a little, you know, soul crushing. Of course, I have to assert my dominance. After absolutely owning them in their own base, I finished the game with 19 kills, and hopefully my curse was over. And the last game of the week starts with this Katarina probably pulling her hair out of her head because of this. Then, to make things even more interesting, we kill the enemy bot lane and probably make Braum cry. I would cry. Unfortunately, they got out this time and that was pretty sad. And later, the jungler came to kill us, like the dick he is. Some questionable things also happened and I don't want to talk about them. I could have killed them both, but for some reason 2v1 wasn't enough for them, so the motherfucking top laner had to TP, like the little bitch that he is. At some point, I finally got my power spike and just killed them. Kata tried to do something, but and at the end I almost did a triple. I say almost because Graves killed me, like the little bitch that he is. And this is where we finish. I have gained 9 LP in 1 week, composed of 15 games. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Maybe the next week will be more productive. Thank you for watching. Bye!